The year was 1952. Boston Symphony set out an ambitious plan to hire more women in their orchestra. All they did was put up a screen in between the candidate auditioning and a panel of judges who were there as part of the selection process. The candidates were identified by numbers so as to hide their identity. Nothing much changed until one day they decided the candidates should remove their footwear before walking behind the screen. The last of the identities which could have revealed the gender of an individual was also masked. The same process was adopted by other orchestras in the 70s and the 80s. And the result? In the late 70s, the top 5 orchestras in the US had less than 5% women. In 1997, they had 25% women. Giving the benefit of doubt, the panelists who were responsible for the selection process, perhaps none of them came there, sat down with the intent that they are not going to hire women. However, without their knowledge, their bias got better of them and they had preference for certain gender. With the blind auditions, they were able to dissociate their predisposition and hire based on merit rather than gender. Many workplaces today also have the concept of blind resumes. So what they do is, in the resumes, they mask the name of the candidate, the college where the candidate comes from, and any other indicate that would reveal the identity of the candidate. This masking of resumes can work up to a certain level in the interview process. However, the hiring manager has to ensure that they're able to manage their biases when the in-person interviews happen. I now invite you to pause and reflect on some of the people decisions that you've taken in the recent past. Reflect, were these decisions influenced by the biases that you carry? It could be decisions about promotions, stretch assignments, mentoring, learning and development, and all other aspects of employee life cycle, including exit.